You have someone around you who is throwing shade in your direction. And why are they doing this? They're trying to dim your light. They're trying to subtle diss you in a way that isn't overt, but in a way that's shady nonetheless, okay? And I actually looked this up. Like, what is the slang of shade, okay? And it means to shade refers to a subtle and often indirect expression of disrespect or contempt, sometimes verbal and sometimes nonverbal, okay? So some of you have these people where it's like super subtle. It's like these microaggressions where they're just reminding you that you're not that important to them, that they don't really care about your opinion, that they don't care, what you think. And you're paying attention, and ultimately these people have unclean spirits. They're in the shade, they're in darkness, and it shows by their fruit, by the things they watch on TV, by what they pursue, by the way they conform to the patterns of this world, by the way that your spiritual temperature makes the unclean spirits and them manifest, okay? And so they're trying to dim your light. They're trying to make you sad. And I released a word the other day that your happiness makes them miserable. These people are unhealed and undelivered. While they bask in your favor, they love being attached to you for certain benefits, they don't really like you, and they show you by the way they act. And the minute that you start to set a boundary, the minute you start pulling back your energy, oh, you are such a horrible person. How dare you, have the nerve to protect your peace? How dare you stand up for yourself? How dare you back away from their negative shade? And what the Holy Spirit is saying today is don't let their shade dim your light. You continue to shine so bright, and just know it's because you're shining so bright that they're irritated with you. The unclean spirits are irritated with you. Ephesians 6:12 says, "For we wrestle not against flesh and blood." Many of you have prophetic gifts. You have discernment. You can see in the spirit. You can see all the signs. You can smell the stinky spirit on someone a mile away. You already know what's going on, okay? And when you don't submit to these demons working through this person, they get irritated. When you don't just sit back and take the narcissistic abuse that their demons are throwing your way, they get indignant and how dare you, and and then it's like gaslighting and all. It's the playbook. It's just like, give me a break. And so don't feel bad about protecting your peace.